So judging other people is quite a big thing. It in modern day life, it seems to be what we do. We look at the cars people drive or the houses they live in, and we value or judge them on what's important to us. But often that's not important to them. Even living in the same house as your parents, you could have very different values, or both parents could have very different values on what's important. How important is it for the house to be 100% clean and everything is exactly where it needs to be? Or for the other parent, is it more important that the house feels like a home? It doesn't feel like a clinical hospital where everything is so clean and neat that you are too scared to move anything around or use anything because you might put it back in the wrong place. So growing up, one cannot be 100% sure of what's right or wrong. And often we take one of the parents' views on how we believe things should be. And we take on our parents' values or judgments. And we look at other people and we use this to determine whether we think what they're doing is right or wrong. How do we move out of this? How do we start creating our own values and our own judgments, or determining what we believe is right or wrong for us? And I recently went back to a memory that I had had. So for me, my whole life, when married, and we invited people over, the house had to be spick and span when people were coming. And we spent the whole day stressing about getting everything ready and right for people coming because we would be judged or valued on this. And what recently came through for me a little while back is that when I was young, on 2 occasions, friends were invited to come and play with me. And they criticized the state of my house. They said my house was not good enough or not nice enough, and that it wasn't tidy or neat enough. And so I was judged. And I'm trying to think how old I was, about 7 or 8 years old. And that really took a toll on me. So whenever we had people over, I would want the place to look spick and span so no one would do that to me again. So I wouldn't feel so humiliated or felt like I wasn't good enough. So how do we let go of those past experiences and not worry about it? I mean, I know I've been told that in South Africa, the Black people will have parties and they just invite in everyone and they just have fun. They don't care about what other people think or that everything must be 100%. They just invite people, as many people as possible, and just have an absolute ball. Whereas for me, on the other hand, it was so stressful inviting people because I was so worried about how everything was going to look and how everything was, that it wasn't such a pleasant experience. So how do we let go of that? Where we let go of those traumas or stresses or being judged when we were younger or older, and let go of that and actually not care what other people think. Yes, things have to be neat and tidy on some level, but everyone's thoughts on what is neat or tidy is different. We all have varying levels depending on our experiences and the way we grew up. So how do we let go of that, where we just do something and enjoy it and not worry about what other people think or how we might get judged, and just let go and enjoy? And so that's very important, is to let go of those worries and stresses and just learn how to live in the present moment.